What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel, online at www.what'supinthesky.com, where I see what I see and you see what you see. As always, this one's going to be pretty speculative, or however you want to call it. This was sent to me from my buddy Jim White, and I made it back from Colorado. Thank you guys. Had a good time. Beautiful area. Got a chance to see Red Rocks Amphitheater, and I have more appreciation for what Mother Nature can do. Every trip I take, that I go, I've been to Arizona, I've been to the Grand Canyon, I've been all over. Every time I see something where Mother Nature is, carved some amazing things, it makes me look back at some of the research I've done and kind of think differently some ways. But this is pretty interesting. Jim saw a bunch of faces in this thing, and not only do you see what do look like kind of some faces in this, like right here is a very interesting looking piece. It looks like something that's been attached to the wall, and it's got something in its hand that comes down, and it goes through two layers of whatever this is. Now let me back out and show you where I got this from and all that good stuff. There's also what looks to be a face right here, and like I said, I'm not usually big on the faces because you know how that is. They could be anything, but here's how it looks from NASA. So, and that's with the black and white. Um, so it looks like it's there. I mean, if you guys can see that. But that's just the half of it. This is a pretty cool picture. Let me show you where I got it from. There it is right there. You can download. Don't worry about writing this down. Just click the description. If you're not watching this on like YouTube, click the YouTube button in the bottom right hand corner. It'll take you to where you can read the description and click directly on it. So I always leave the links with my videos. That's one thing that I will always do. And all I've done here is basically just auto colored it, tweaked the contrast and the brightness a little bit, not too much. The color is in there. See, look, see how the color is there. It's added. A lot of that stuff is added, I think, by filter. I don't think it's really actually there in the picture itself. Although I do believe there is some leftover color on the planet. So, like this whole area definitely is different colors. Let's check out some of this other stuff around here, and we'll go back and check out under that piece because there's some pretty cool stuff up here. Like this piece right here definitely seems to have some sort of shaping to it. It's got, first off, it's got that real defined sphere type look to it, like if you held up a tennis ball or something or a basketball and looked at it from a distance. But see how it's got this piece that goes with it here, and it's kind of rounded at the bottom with, it almost looks like an ornate decorative piece or something, or part of like a tank to something. Who knows? I see what I see, you see what you see. I mean, the faces stuff, like I said, I don't take too much weight on that because you can see those in anything. Like I see an upside down face right here if you turn that way, and that's just human nature. I do understand that, but you know, somebody always comments. This definitely looks like some interesting stuff over here, and it's just kind of up here on the hill. Let me go back over to here where really want to take a look at. There was a piece that looked like a 3 that I could tell really earlier. I was like, oh, yeah, like right here. See how this kind of comes up and it comes down. Now, unless this is just a really dark rock and this isn't, an illusion somehow, or that's just a shadow doing it, it definitely looks like there's like a 3 or something in there. See if we do it to the black and white, if you can still see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. Now, I know that's not a 3, but it just shows, the symmetry. If you cut that in half, is this something that's ornate? Yeah, who knows? You tell me. Comment below. And this is kind of cool over here. This stuff in general, but I'm not going to stay long because it's kind of whitewashed over here. But let me show you some of the stuff down here at the bottom that is pretty interesting as well. Where'd it go? I'm sure you guys are seeing all sorts of stuff. I said you guys got better eyes than me on this. I think half of you guys should start making videos. Here we go. This is a cool piece right here and right here. Check these couple out. Tell me that doesn't look like, you can see it, it looks like a piece of plastic or something, and it looks like it's got a toilet bowl or something on it. I mean, you could pretty much see that right away, I hope. And it's definitely been hollowed out or something. It goes down in, and this piece right here is as cool as this. Look how it's got rounded corners on it. I mean, it looks like a trash can lid or something. It's got a toilet seat on it. Looks like rubbish, basically. Good old trash. Sits next to something here. It's got, if you cut this thing in half, it looks like you could fold it in on each other. Some symmetry there. Who knows what in the world that thing is. Here again, we have some pretty interesting stuff. What is this here? At first, everything, you see how this is, all the colors just kind of, here's how they send it from NASA. So it's actually, you can see these pretty well from NASA, just how they come, but the color is all the same. And I just don't think Mars is like that, especially around here. I think the colors have been tweaked some. Um, we're definitely tweaking them a little bit here, which looks better. Let's leave it at that for right now, just at the black and white to try and pull this one out. You know what? Actually, the way NASA sent it out might be the best way to look at this. Nah, I kind of like this too. See how you got that triangle? Look at this piece down here. This kind of just looks like rubbish that's been tossed around. Trash. Uncle Jake's junkyard, as my buddy Terry from Paris would say. Here we go. There's stuff coming out of it. This looks like something that was just broken up. But it definitely looks like something that's not just a random artifact. What's random about it is that it just kind of ended up there somehow from whatever catastrophe caused that planetary. Look at this right here too. This is pretty badass. You've got an outline of something, whether it looks to be, and over here it's cut or whatever. It doesn't go all the way around, but this definitely looks to be something that's ornate. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. It's been a while since I've been here. So this is I had so many to start out on. I didn't know which one to start with. So this is just one I picked out of the bunch. My boy Chell sent me some stuff I got to do. Oh, I got one. I got a UFO one coming up from the moon. I thought was pretty cool too. So, but stay tuned. I got a lot more videos to come up. This is cool right here. This definitely looks like something ornate at one time. It looks like it's probably on its side now, but this looks like if you just kept moving it would rock. But see, what makes me think it was ornate? Look at over here how it's kind of got on this side little pieces that flower up right here. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I didn't even pay too much attention to that before I did the video. See, that looks like JVC right there. I think that's just pixels. Yeah, a lot of this stuff just random right here. This piece too, I noticed earlier. I even put a little this thing next to it because I thought this was pretty interesting. It's got like the this blur just drawn through it here, so you can't see a little bit of it, but around it looks to have these little circles in it, almost like a piece of a car or something like that you'd see, or disc brake or something that would be shaped not circle, but maybe like a little pentagon or something like that. All right, what else we got here? We saw a little toilet bowl thing. Oh, well, here's another thing. Look at this right here. Tell me this doesn't look like a little bowl or something that's got something on top of it. What in the world? Let me flip this one on over to that. That's pretty bright. That's just right how NASA sent it. Looks pretty good. That's definitely interesting. That's pretty cool. If it looks like it's been flattened out on top and then there's been something added, it almost looks like it was chiseled out. What do you guys think about that? More stuff that looks to be chiseled out. Look at all this stuff over here. It just keeps coming and go. Look at this. It looks like something was just destroyed and smashed up. This stuff is even more interesting to me up at the top. I should have started down here. Hopefully you guys stuck with me with the video. It's been a while. Let's check these shapes out over here. Up here you've got some pretty, that's a 90-degree angle there. Here and here, here. Not here. This is pretty interesting though. It kind of runs up and around. Who knows what this stuff is? The more and more we look at Mars, the more perplexed I am what we're looking at. It almost looks like it's just a scene out of somewhere here on Earth. Especially when you take off that fake looking nasty NASA color. All you do is basically hit the auto color on in pretty much any software made. You're gonna see what happens. It'll take that stuff away and make it look like it was here on Earth. Anything else you guys see? What am I missing? Down along that bottom line. That was pretty cool over there. This thing just standing up here. That's pretty cool how that just landed. Whatever it was. More just little spears. Oop. What's going on? That's my cat. Oh, they're playing with my playing with my other one. There we are. All right, guys, come on. You guys letting my wireless, I got a wireless keyboard they're over there jumping on. Go figure. And down here, look at this stuff looks more ornate. This is what we were looking at just a couple minutes ago. But when you look at it from a little further back, so you don't have that pixelization, that real blur you get when it's up close. This stuff definitely looks like it could have been connected at one time and something. Here you got a little rounded piece here. It looks to be maybe part of something at one time. Who knows what we're really looking at? When they change that color, we could be looking at metal. Doesn't have to be rock what we're looking at. You know, everybody, I equate a lot of this stuff to rocks and like the the megalithic age here on Earth, and I kind of equate that to Mars now because to me that's, and here's that little guy with a big nose face. But who knows what this stuff is? Maybe these are faces. Maybe this stuff is ornate. Look at this stuff over here. This is interesting. I mean, there's like circles, whatever it is, circles here carved in. This has got a Z pattern to it. You know, nature could do that stuff, but who knows? Maybe we're intertwined with Mars in the past. I've heard that a lot recently. All sorts of good stuff. I love it. I love listening to different theories. That's why I think I made my channel in the first place too, hoping that people would come. And the website, that's why I made the forum. So if you haven't signed up for the website yet, looking for some people to take over some of the forums actually and become like the forum master. Ben Evans and Motherboard Badfinger got the news one on lockdown, but there's a couple other ones that if you guys have any suggestions too, I'd like to start some Earth ones and things like that. Um, be interesting. Here's a piece over here I forgot to show you guys I thought was kind of neat too. Let me just pluck that up real quick. This is like a circle, like just like a sphere right on top of all this. And it's pretty dark, but you can see it's sitting out, you know, on its own. And this here looks like a piece of metal or something, like in the shape of a wrench. You see that? Like that C shape, but all right, guys. What's Up in the Sky 37. Check out it. My name is Will. Check out the website, whatsupinthesky.com. Sign up for it is free. Check out the forums. Love to get some of you guys up more talking on the forums. Like I said, some of those already have the news that they put up there every day is awesome. So people come in just to read that. I think sometimes I get more clicks on some of Ben's and Badfinger's news articles when you get on my videos. So, all right, guys. I also got other people's videos up there too as well. Much love to you. It's good to be back. What was I do? Took a whole week, 2 weeks off. I was out there in Denver thinking, gosh, I don't have my setup with me. I don't have my monitors. I can't do anything. I was freaking out. All right, guys. Much love. Peace. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video and have your annotations turned on, just click on the video below you wish to watch, or check out the whatsupinthesky.com website by clicking on it below.